nothing.
Si me ven con esta peluca, me llamo Ashley. No me digan nothing more. Hola mis amores, ¿cómo están? Hoy nos vamos a dar un look de peluca. Esta es la realidad. Esta es la realidad. No importa. Lo primero que vamos a hacer es peinarme porque no me puedo ver tan fea en este video, ¿verdad? Y esta peluca es sintética, me costó unos $30. Así se ve, hay que cuidarlo porque no es muy carita. Así. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do to our face is use primer. El primer que voy a usar es PORELESS PUTTY primer. Es de E.L.F. I always have like this big like pore problem, and it's just always been like that. Like I guess like I'ma just have to die like that. So this is a really great primer for that.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake it.
So I didn't know how important the beauty blender was to the application to your foundation until I tried this beauty blender. Is from Tools. Shout out to my girl May. It's one of the best beauty blenders that I ever used, and after that I went back to use the regular SEPHORA one. Okay, so the foundation that I'm gonna use first is Rose of Colors. Looks like this. Rose of Colors. Then apply that and put it all over our face. I love having that feeling like I have a lot of makeup. I just feel like if I don't feel it like that, I don't have anything on. So the point is to make it look natural, but knowing that it's there.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake it, time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikTok. I'm a jeweler, cause now.
So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the, it's like a putty bronzer. This is a E.L.F. You can use anything that you want. It's just what I'm using. And I'm using this foundation brush. I love these brushes. I actually got them on Amazon, and they're like a little pack, but they were like really, really good. I'll put everything that I'm using down in the link. I'm just gonna follow my shape. This is what I do. Wherever I see that's going, I'm gonna drag it down. And I love how this has already like a little shape that I could just use to like just make it go down. I just put a little bit more. And I'm gonna apply it to my forehead on the top. Alright, so then we're gonna contour our nose. Just like that. Just like that. I'm gonna do this on our jawline as well. Pushing a little like this on the jawline. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna use my concealer. If you guys don't know about the Born This Way concealer, it is my favorite for a long time. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So this is the one that I used, and tone Golden Beige. This concealer is like the best. Like, me encanta. Honestly, it works como una from the foundation. That's how it works. So we're gonna go around where we put the dark concealer at. And fun fact, I actually used to work in a salon. I have a makeup license and everything, but I actually used to work in a salon doing makeup. And I was around 20, 21, 22. And I learned that I didn't like doing makeup on people. I like doing makeup on myself. It sounds selfish, but it's so true. I'm like, oh my God, like I can't get it done like I would on me, because I just feel like everybody has a different face. Everybody has, you know, just a different, everybody knows your face differently. That's just how I felt. So you see I did the contour there. I'm just gonna make sure I don't overlap that and just go down, go down. Same on this side. I don't want to overlap it. I just want to pat down, just like that.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause now they find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey.
Some of my Derma Blend Professional Banana Powder. So we're gonna bake. I like pouring some on the cap, just like that.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause now they find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey, quiero dinero, money. Don't play me for a dummy. Quiero Miami sunny. Y call my mommy saying sorry, cause I'm acting funny. Latina mami con sazón como sopita rico. Catch me in a yacht with a nigga named Danny.
I'm gonna use this palette, 35D Dessert Bouquet by Morphe. Let's take the color Rock On. And we're gonna use that as our base for our crease. So make sure you know your eye and you find what's your crease. So basically your crease is exactly what's on top of your eyelid. And we're gonna start from the back to the front. So we're just gonna apply a little bit of the product. And then we're gonna go like this, like a little half moon to the top. I like about Morphe that the pigmentation is so good.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause now they find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey, quiero dinero, money. Don't play me for a dummy. Quiero Miami sunny. Y call my mommy saying sorry, cause I'm acting funny. Latina mami con sazón como sopita rico. Catch me in a yacht with a nigga named Danny. Swimming in the ocean like I'm trying to find Gary. Clapping sick dick, getting heavy to carry. Pass me the Zod cause I'm feeling hilarious. Quiero mojito con body. Hit my line cause I'm ready for the party. Give me racks, I ain't tryna get married. Got no worries, I listen to all my Hail Marys. I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble cause I've been next.
I'm gonna use this primer called Thank Me Later on my eyelid. So I'm just gonna take this brush, a little brush, and I'm gonna take some of the eyeliner. Now I'm gonna take just a little bit like this of the primer, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna put it on top of the eyelid. Just on the spot where I know I'm gonna put the bright one. I'm just gonna put the primer where I know I'm gonna put the light color of the eyelid. Try to maintain your eyes open. You don't want to.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time I leave.
This one, like I use it a lot. Sandiness of the same palette of Morphe. And then we're gonna apply it on top of the primer. It's gonna make the eye really stand out, which I love.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you
if you ever feel like your eyeshadow is going on top of, if your eyeshadow from the bottom goes a little on the top, you could just go in and just blend that out a little bit again for that smoother look. So before the eyeliner, what I like to do is I like to take off the baking because I don't like the baking to get on top of the eyeliner. So we're gonna take a brush just like this and we're just gonna smooth out all the baking powder.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause nothing find a way to get richer.
Called STILA. STILA is my favorite eyeliner ever. This is how I do my eyeliner. I start from, I basically just let this do the work. So basically, I just measure my eye. I like to go up.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause nothing find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey, quiero dinero, money. Don't play me for a dummy. Quiero Miami sunny. Y call my mommy saying sorry, cause I'm acting funny. Latina mami con sazón como sopita rico. Catch me in a yacht with a nigga named Danny. Swimming in the ocean like I'm trying to find Gary. Clapping sick, they getting heavy to carry. Pass me the Zod cause I'm feeling hilarious. Quiero mojito con body. Hit my line cause I'm ready for the party. Give me racks, I ain't trying to get married. Got no worries, I listen to all my Hail Marys. I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Long way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause nothing find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. I got money, but I'd rather spend your money. Don't need a flat or caddy for pics in your Ferrari. I like my money in the bank where I could see it daily. Baddie from the projects, now I'm stacking racks like crazy. Rich niggas in my friend zone. I need bread, give a fuck about your band zone. If you broke, you don't even have a say so. I'm lactose, but not when it comes to that queso. We talking about money, I got un momento. I'm having more fun when I get a por ciento. Mami me decía, no tengo ni un peso.
So we're gonna take like a really thin brush and we're gonna go with the darkest color that we used on our eyeshadow. On mine it was the Mud Mask, and then I'm gonna go with the eyeshadow on the bottom. This is gonna make your eyes pop out a little bit.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread,
okay, so now I'm gonna paint my eyebrows. this pencil, I use both. So we're gonna brush it out. And I always start in the front. Make like a little line. And then go upwards. And then make sure I get the front. And I brush it out. And keep doing that till I get to the end of the eyebrow. Remember guys, I always use the brow henna. So it's really easy for me to fill in my eyebrows after I just like tint my eyebrows. So if you guys like that, you could try that out and let me know what you guys think, if it works for you. So I like having the waxy look, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the ANATATTO. What is that? It's like a wax for the eyebrows. So I'm gonna take some like this, and then I'm gonna shape the eyebrows with the wax. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna make the powder or the color stay put, and it's gonna give it like this nice glossy look to it. And the eyebrows won't move anywhere, the hairs won't move anywhere. This is also good if you don't have a lot of eyebrows. I know I have a lot of eyebrows, but if you don't, it makes the coloring stay put. Eso es muy importante para las mujeres que no tienen pelo. El wax es muy importante porque hace que el color se quede. After I use this, I don't like going back in with this side. I just go with this side, and that's about it. So these lashes that I'm using is called Alice. It's from Amazon. It's cheap and they're so good. So with these, I'm just clip up the edges. The edges always seem to bother me of every lash. I don't know why. Put some glue on it, whatever you prefer. Alright, so we're gonna put our lashes on.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikTok. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause nothing find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey, quiero dinero, money.
Okay, so now I'm gonna use this HOOLA for, bronzer from Benefit.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikTok. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause nothing find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey, quiero dinero, money. Don't play me for a dummy. Quiero Miami sunny. He call my mommy saying sorry, cause I'm acting funny.
The blush that I'm gonna use is from Tarte. And it's this one in the middle. The one called Dessert. I'm gonna spray a little bit.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next.
Then I'm gonna use the Sephora palette. It's called Micro Smooth Enchanted. The Hoola Beauty contour is too harsh for me, the color. So I use this one on this palette, the bronze one. And then I just go down from like my eyeshadow on my eyes, like this down. And I do the same on the other side. Like this. And then I try to connect it like here at the bottom. And then I try to like smooth that off.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we
I'm very open about surgery. I did my nose, but my nose is like, I still feel weird about it, but I really don't want to go in and do it again. Like, I don't want to do that. Not because I can't, it's just I feel like the look that I went for and I had, even though it looks like sometimes it's done, I went from a look that it's like more natural-ish. I don't want to like be so like pinned up on my nose. So then after that, I'm going to take this brush and then I'm going to use the highlighter. And I'm just going to put that in the middle of the nose, on my bone. And then I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter on top. And on top of the blush.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club.
On top of my lips. And right on the chin. And I'm also gonna use a little bit of the highlighter on my brow bone.
I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time.
I'm gonna line a little bit of my lips with brown. With a brown lip liner.
If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time
And
I
I'm
wake.
gonna use this Revlon Satin Ink Color Stay. The color is in 002 Wild Ride. I'm gonna go on the outer.
If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. You don't wait from doing TikTok. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big
It's gonna
rocks.
look like this, but I wanna put in the middle, I wanna put a little bit of this Maybelline. It's like a mauve color.
If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then I big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake.
It's just to make my blush like come out a little bit. And then we're gonna use this airbrush setting spray to Charlotte. This spray is so good. So we're gonna let that dry. And for my hair, what I'm gonna use is this gorrito. If you have a brown one, especially if you're using a blonde, if you have a brown one, make sure you use that one. I don't want to mess up my hair, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put it in the tweaks, no braid or anything. Basically, I just split my hair in half. Go like this. If you have longer hair, you will need bobby pins. I don't. So basically, this is what I do. I put my hair inside the gorro. This cap is really tight, so it's gonna make it flat. I just want to make sure all my hair is in. Make sure all your hair is in. I'm gonna show you why. So I'm gonna look like this. So make sure you wash your hair. Make sure you wash your hands because you don't want any product on your wig. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make sure even my edges are inside the cap. This I can't do that, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put the glue around it. So I'm gonna use this Got to Be Glued Freezing Spray. And I'm just going to put it on the edges. So like this, I'm gonna move it around. Just like this. I'm gonna skip my edges. Right here. And on the other side just a little bit. Once I let that dry, I'm gonna spritz it. Once I let it dry once, I'm gonna do it again another time just to make sure it doesn't come off. So now that you see it's a little bit dry, we're gonna put it from the back. Now you see it's a little bit dry. I'm gonna take the clip from the back and put it in the middle of our part in the hair on the back. And then we're just gonna bring it forward. And then we're gonna lay it on top of the glue. Just like that. Make sure the clip is in the back of your hair, in the middle of your doobie on the back. And then the sides, make sure you put it where you put your glue at here. And do the same on this side. And you're gonna hold it down like that. Once you hold it down like this, wait for like a few minutes.
If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then a big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater.
We lay it on the glue. If you want to do your baby hairs, that's your choice. Since this is a synthetic wig, I don't really care about that. But if I want to, like, I could just do like a little bit probably. But honestly, I don't want to. I think it looks good. I think it looks great like this.
If it ain't about the money, then I click next. If it ain't about the moolah, then a big step. Long time being humble, cause I've been next. Do the moolah dance when I wake up. Every time I wake, it's time to get this cake up. Every time we link in the club, we throw paper. When you got the bread, you don't listen to no hater. Young way from doing TikToks. I'm a jeweler, cause now we buying big rocks. Cause now they find a way to get richer. And they got me aiming better than a picture. Si no tiene cuarto, le digo que no. Ni more than 6 figures, yeah, put it in bold. Yeah, I'm from New York, I get tired of the snow. But we got the money and it's ready to blow. Sorry, honey, quiero dinero, money. Don't play me for a dummy. Quiero Miami sunny.
So this is the final look, you guys. The wig is synthetic, so if it was real, it would probably look better. But we gotta do what we gotta do right now. And this is just a nice, simple glam makeup to make it match. I hope you guys like it. Remember, we are all beautiful. We just need to learn how to do a makeup better. That's what I think. But I hope you guys like it. This is just my way of doing my makeup. If you learned anything from it, let me know. Subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And thank you so much. Bye.
Nothing. I got a thing for big checks. If it ain't about the money, then I